Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We here. What's good with y'all? And as y'all see, I got a special guest with me today. Can you hear me, Q?
Yeah, I hear you. What's the word, Adam? Talk to me.
What's good, homie? How you been, man? It's
Ain't
good. It's
shit,
good to
enjoying the
see you. I,
new
I
year.
see you there glowing,
You know the
smiling,
vibe. Yeah, come
feeling
on. This
good,
good skin.
chilling
This
in
good skin.
traffic,
This good.
in
Yeah,
traffic
you
and
know
all
the
that.
vibe. I pull over for you though. I pull over for you though.
My nigga, that's my nigga Q, yo. Hold on real quick. Let me tweet this out. Let me make sure I let everybody know that we live to come join in,
Definitely,
come hang out with us because this is a special guest right here. This is
definitely.
really one of the homies. So I need to make sure everybody knows that, she found some time to chill out for a second. I grabbed her. She rocking out with us for a second. Exclusives tonight. All right. Like I was saying, man, and let me close this out. I don't want no interruptions over here. How you feeling, man? How's everything going? How's the
Shit,
battle
everything
rap
good.
world? How's the battle rap world treating you?
Yeah, you know I be in and I'm always got. I just launched a new business and shit. I've been tied up with that. But when my phone ring, I gotta come outside. You know what I mean? No matter how I try to duck and hide from battle rap, it always, you know what I'm saying? Situations is always lovely. So I gotta come outside, man.
But that's how it is when you're you. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like
a fact. That's a fact.
let me set this stage properly. For those that's out the loop, for those that got short memories, this is a pioneer right here. This is a
Definitely.
pioneer. You can go back and see how long QB has been doing this. Two on twos before two on twos was a thing, coming up through all the circuits, touching all the platforms, transformed into the queen of disrespect. She has that title. Your resume, your career is crazy. You're one of our
Definitely. Definitely.
legends. You're one of our legends.
Definitely. Definitely. Definitely.
All right. But the ugly thing about battle rap is sometimes people be forgetting all the work that we put in. So I just want to make sure people is treating you like the way you
Yeah,
deserve to be
definitely.
treated these
Definitely.
days.
Definitely. And when they just come outside, they don't know. You know what I mean? A lot of
Yeah.
people is, quarantine fans, they don't know I started this shit. Like, and I'm saying that humbly as possible. Like, I made female battle rap cool. I did
Mm,
everything that they do now. I done did it. I did it already.
okay.
I did it already. Did it
Okay.
already.
And peep, y'all, she don't even got the shades on. We saving that from whenever we see her on the
Y'all see,
stage.
yeah, y'all seeing my eyes and my skin glowing, man.
Who we got in the chat? We got the real Twan said QB's the GOAT. Tiffany Jones
Appreciate you, Tom.
said GOAT. We know 100. Next one
Appreciate
said
you.
dope intro. William Barty said I want to see QB versus a couple names. I see another one. Next one, QB the GOAT for real. Look at all these GOAT comments in here for QB.
Yeah,
Facts. Bless
I
up to
appreciate y'all.
QB.
I
She
appreciate
top
y'all.
five raw with it. You know what? Listen, man. I was trying to do all to set the stage, all that semantics and bullshit and lead up. Fuck all that, man. Let's get into this. Yo, shout out to everybody that's in the chat. If you here, you getting a first look exclusive. Let go.
A thief. There's a difference. There's
Let's go, yo. Hey,
listen. There's a difference in a crook and a criminal. Intelligence is an important key. And taking your gun from you at gunpoint is still not stealing to me.
So who in here thinking that I'ma get Arse around? You be a bully. I can literally push Arse around.
Purchase your ticket to be in the building or catch it live on pay-per-view stream.
my God.
Damn, you ain't show me. I couldn't see.
You
Damn.
didn't see it? It didn't show you right? You was supposed to
Damn,
click
no.
on it. You did. Oh, yo, everybody in the chat saw the shit.
Don't,
Shit crazy.
oh, man. I can't wait to watch it
Yo, that whole
now.
time you ain't see the shit.
No, I'm
I got
sitting here.
you. Yo, it's dropping on the channel as soon as me and you get off the live. So I
That's a
got you.
fact.
I
All right, I
got you.
appreciate
you.
that.
But yo,
Definitely.
in the chat, y'all just saw an exclusive. Tell me that wasn't heat. What y'all think about that? What y'all think of the everybody saying fire? Look at the chat. I know Q is like, damn, I ain't see what everybody else saw.
I was waiting too. Like, damn, let me sip my drink. I was waiting.
Oh shit! Nah, that shit was playing like a fucking movie the whole time, my nigga.
Yeah, that's
Everybody
what's up.
saying fire. Everybody saying fire. All right, so anybody that just happened to just join and did not see the trailer exclusive that we just dropped is going down. Let me know if we 4 for 4. QB the Black Diamond versus Caution will be joining the February 4th Divide and Conquer event going down in Atlanta. Go to rarebreedenc.com, get your live pay-per-view and tickets, man, because we still got like 6 more matches to announce.
Damn. I get nasty for the new year. This is crazy. Yo, it's crazy.
God, we ain't
I was
playing.
already sold. You really sold. I was already sold. Then you drop this shit. This shit crazy, man. They gonna go crazy for this.
All right, let's talk about it, man. How you feeling? You got Caution.
Yeah.
What was your first thought when you got the call, the name came up and all that? What's your first thought?
I like Caution. I like her, but I already knew because you always slipping one in there. I already knew I was gonna get the call one day, one way or another. I was gonna get the call, but you know how she calling herself the first lady, and that's what she's calling herself. They called me that. You know what I mean? The Queen of RB. They called me that. I ain't even have to call myself that. That's what the people said. So because she's calling herself that, she definitely got to see me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
because
shit.
matter of fact, I'm letting her hold that down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's so crazy how, QB Black Diamond, like, I'm blessed. Like, you know what I mean? So I got a lot of stuff going on where I could leave battle rap, come back to a bag, leave, come back, whatever. But as soon as I slowed down, ARP said caution sign. I'm like, damn, you guys slow down when you see a caution sign? Like, come on, man. Oh, all right.
Slow down when you see a caution sign. Is that in the rounds? Don't answer that. Yo, it's so dope. I like that legacy part of it that you just said though, because there's no denying that. I mean, if I freestyle off the top of my head, your resume, we talking Shuni, we talking Bonnie, we talking Official, we talking the Queen of Disrespect versus the King of Disrespect, Arsenal, we talking A-Ward. Yo, yeah, like you got too much pain put in on RB. Yo, you know what I had to pull up the other day? You on Arsenal is at 2.5 million views.
Definitely.
2.5 million views.
That battle was crazy, man. And it's crazy too because I'm surprised you ain't sneaking something in there. You ain't even hit me and Art to do a 2-on-2. That's my guy, man. That battle is fucking fire.
2023. Ars, what up, man? What we doing?
Definitely.
Bring the two Disrespect King and Queen together. That would be epic. That would be epic. But all right, so this caution battle. So you kind of just mentioned like it means something for RBE now that we really look at it from that angle.
Definitely.
How do you feel about it as an opponent? Is this a walk in the park? Is this have you faced tougher opponents? Like what's she looking like out there to you?
Yeah, definitely faced tougher opponents. I'm not gonna say she whack. I like Caution. I like her. I actually met her in person. I met her in person and shit. And at the tournament, we both was in the Chrome 23 tournament. And she ain't gonna beat C3, but just in case she do, I got cheated, so she gonna owe me some money, so I might run her pockets and shit when we get there. Now I'm playing, but nah, I fuck with Caution. I think she dope. Yeah, and I'm not sleeping on nobody. I'ma just go and do what I gotta do. You know how like it was yo, QB don't got my last couple of battles and shit. I'm showing y'all that I got bars so I can hang with motherfuckers who could really rap and we gonna make that shit pop. That shit just gonna be fire. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. I know she gonna do what she do, and we just gonna go crazy. Like,
Dope,
definitely,
dope.
definitely,
I'm looking forward to this. Y'all are the only two
definitely,
ladies on the card.
definitely,
Um,
definitely.
this
And
this
come on,
card right
Adam, you
here.
know what happens when QB Black Diamond is on the card? It's always the
They
most talked about. It don't matter what it
yeah.
is.
It's always you and official had battle of the night. You know what I'm saying on that card, and that was that shit was a jam
Yo, wasn't
packed
that
card.
battle yo, that it was some hitters up there. Me and official stole the show. That battle was fucking fire.
That was one of the best
Fire ass battle.
battles of the year.
Yeah,
Argued
definitely.
the best female matchup of the year
Yeah,
that year
definitely.
too. But nah,
Definitely.
there's no denying that when QB comes out and when she's on RBE, it's just it's a spectacle. It's something to see. You know what I'm saying? And
Definitely.
I know she got a
Definitely.
strong fan base in Atlanta. I gotta come
Definitely.
see this. And caution
Definitely.
is making so much waves out there. This could be crazy right here.
Nah, I definitely think it's gonna be crazy. I'm excited. I'm
This
excited.
could be crazy. I'm gonna tell
I'm
y'all a little
excited.
something behind the scenes, y'all. She's being humble. QB is not easy to book. All right, and it don't even have to be about the money. The opponents, like she'll chill. She got other things going on. She'll sit down. She'll go about her business. Yeah, she's not gonna even come out unless it's like, nah, I'm fucking with that. So
Yeah,
if you
definitely.
see QB on the card, or especially on RBE, she coming to work. She coming to
Definitely.
work.
Definitely. Definitely. You know the vibes.
She coming to
Adam, you know
work.
the vibes when we link with
Yeah, I
QB and
know.
it's
I
an
know what it
RBE.
is.
You know the vibes. You know the vibes, man. I know that's your girl. I know that's who you tell the people how you tell the people what you was saying to me.
It's stupid, and I don't even know which part it is. But anything I might have said, I don't even want to risk it. So I ain't even gonna
Oh,
try
all
to
right. Don't
remember.
say
I
it.
don't
All
even want to
right, all
risk
right,
it.
all right, all right,
I
all
don't
right,
even want to
all
risk
right,
it.
all right, all
Let me
right, all
let me jump into this bag real quick before I let you go because I see you in traffic
right.
right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, like I said, for everybody that's gonna tune in and catch this on the channel, we still got like at least three more 1SKs to announce, three more 3 round main battles on the card, three more of those to announce. We got an on-site battle. We bringing those back. For those that don't know what on-site battle is, battles are Calico versus Ill Will is an on-site battle, okay? Where we just take it off the stage and we do some crazy shit with it. There's an on-site battle. Face Off will be that Friday, and the press conference will be that Friday. It's gonna be wild. That hotel is gonna get shut down by us. But while I got you here, even though we still got a lot of announcements to come, let me ask you your predictions real quick. None of that 2-1 either way political bullshit. I need you to pick somebody for the battles that's already out so far. Hollow versus Will. Who you got?
All right, now this one, I'm sorry, I can't. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't
Nah,
know. I'm
I
trying.
need you to lean. It's cool if you don't know. Lean somewhere. Pick a side. Lean somewhere. Even if it's a 51-49, I'm cool with that. Lean somewhere.
If
And
I
then just tell
have
me why
to,
you leaned.
nah, if I have to, I'm gonna go with Ill Will, only
Okay.
because Ill Will is just dangerous. Like he dangerous when he on this shit. He dangerous, but Hollow dangerous too. You know what I'm saying? But I haven't seen Hollow, but I just seen Ill Will versus 40, and I think it just went fucking ape shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna just have to go with Ill Will. But I don't know. It could be either way because I fuck with both of them, you know, personally, and I fuck with both of them as rappers. So I don't know. I'm gonna go to Ill Will only because I seen him more recent, but it could be either way.
I love
Fair
when
enough?
main events are like that. Now that's cool. I love when main
Yeah,
events are like that. When
definitely,
a lot of people are torn. A lot of people are torn.
definitely,
Somebody, a fan in the
definitely.
chat says, "Stand up, women don't lean." When I was trying to say lean somewhere. Shout out to a fan in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the chat. All right. What else we got? What was the second announcement? Grudge match. We bringing closure to divide and conquer. Big K versus A War. What you got? Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that. I like that. I like those responses. I love that shit when it don't feel clear like that. I like that.
This is not clear either. It's not clear.
I'm
I
cool
don't
with
know.
that. But pick
I do
somebody.
not know. Uh,
Yeah.
A Ward. I'm gonna have to go with A Ward. I gotta go
Okay.
A-Word. I battle A-Word. He fire. We had a fire ass battle, by the way. He fire. Big K is fire too, because you know what? I like how Big K, he be punching that shit. He just do it so effortless, like, you know what I mean? But it's like A-Ward is just it's just crazy. I guess to me, it's like, who's gonna be your favorite white boy at the end of the day? I don't know which one. I don't know, but we gonna see.
Okay.
Whoever, I don't know. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna go with A-Word. I'm gonna go with A-Word.
Rosenberg Raw versus Jag. And I think the small disservice here, and I can never take anything away from Raw. Raw is capable of beating almost anybody on his best day, but nobody got a chance to. Well, I shouldn't say nobody. People had the VOD, but people didn't get to see Jag versus Show Off drop yet, and it's a classic. Jag went crazy. Show went crazy too, but as far as when they see that, people's gonna be able to judge what they're gonna get out of Jag on February 4th, and they already know what's up with Raw. So I do want to put that disclaimer out there, but who you going with regardless for now?
Oh, I gotta go with Rosenberg Raw because I didn't see it, so I don't know, and I ain't seen him in a minute, so I don't know. I'm gonna go with Raw.
Okay.
For now.
And shout out to Raw. Raw had a crazy 2022, and it looks like he's starting off heavy.
Yeah, so that's dope, and I just feel like I get in my zone, and then once I'm in my zone, I'm able to watch and pay attention because I just can't even keep still when I'm watching. So they battle after me, but knowing you, them shits be just going when it's the energy. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully I get to see them shits and enjoy.
Nah, we in there. All right, so look, this is what I'm gonna do too. I'm gonna let you go. When you drop from here, go over to the RBE channel, and I'm gonna get a 2-for-1 for anybody that came into the chat and missed the trailer. I'm gonna replay it, and you jump over the channel because you didn't see it while it was playing, and me and you was here on the live. So you jump over to the channel, and like 30 seconds, I'm gonna replay it for everybody. You're gonna get a chance to see it.
All right, that's a bet. That works.
All right, take us out of here, Q, or take yourself out of here. I'm gonna hang back with the fans. Go ahead, take us out of here.
All right, y'all already know the vibes, man. I'm back on RBE February 4th, QB versus Caution with a K. It's lit. I'm glad to be back. Shout out to Team QB, everybody who fuck with me. Happy New Year, and it's fucking lit. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at QB_Black Diamond everywhere. And I'll see y'all February 4th. Y'all know I'm coming with that disrespectful shit. Fuck they talking about? Adam, put your money where your mouth is, nigga. All right.
I got you, homie. I'm gonna check in with you in a second.
All right, see y'all later, y'all. All right, peace.
You already know. All right, y'all. So you heard it. You heard it from QB herself. Black Diamond is back on RBE. You know how she gives it up when she's on Rare Breed Entertainment. It's just certain. And in 30 seconds, for anybody that missed the trailer, I'm going to replay in about 30 seconds. But there's just certain battlers when they're on RBE, it's just different. It's just different. You know what I'm saying? You put QB on RBE, she's just different. You put Old Red on RBE, he's just different. It just is what it is, man. It just is what it is. It's just how we're carrying it. But I'm going to give it another 10 to 15 seconds to make sure that QB gets over to the channel as well. Anybody that missed the trailer that we played in the beginning, I got y'all. I'm about to wheel it back like a DJ. These trailers is looking crazy too, man. And then after I replay this trailer for y'all, I'm going to come back to the chat. I'm going to read some of y'all names. I'm going to see some of y'all feedback. I want to know if Divide and Conquer is 4 for 4. That's what I want to know. All right, y'all. All right, let's check this out.
The barrage, to confuse, to make them lose faith, to divide and conquer.
I never took shit from nobody when they not around. You either gonna give it willingly or forcefully. I live off of principles. I rob but do not steal, nigga. I am not a thief. There's a difference. Let's go, yo.
Hey,
Listen, there's a difference in a crook and a criminal. Intelligence is an important key. And taking your gun from you at gunpoint is still not stealing to me.
So who in here thinking that I'ma get Arse around? You be a bully. I can literally push Arse around.
purchase your ticket to be in the building or catch it live on pay-per-view stream.
Chat, what up, man? Are we 4 for 4? Is February 4th divide and conquer 4 for 4? What's up, man? Hollow the Don versus Ill Will. Big K versus A Ward. Rosenberg Raw versus Jag. QB Black Diamond versus Caution. Okay, Nigel said 3 for 4. Which one takes you out of the 3 for 4, homie? Boss Gene said yes. I respect all credit, all feedback that's respectful and constructive. Tay said 4 for 4. You tried it 215. What's up, love? Good to see you in here. 4 for 4. The Real Twan said 4 for 4. Playboy Princess said 4 for 4. Jesse Me said definitely watching 4 for 4. Caution is in here. Caution said 4 for 4. Of course, she gonna include her battle. That's why she took it. Caution said 4 for 4. I'm gonna smoke QB too. Ugh. Pain is in the building. Protect all your new energy is in the building. Pain said 4 for 4. Shout out to my nigga Pain out there making noise. Ozzy said 4 for 4. Pablo Fresh said 4 for 4. Dorian said 4 for 4. Jordan said 4 for 4. Christopher Carter said 4 for 4. Nice 860 said 3 for 4. Not feeling the Jag versus Rosenberg Raw. You will. Wait until we drop this Jag versus show off battle this week. Oh my God. When we put classic in the titles of our drops, that means click play immediately. Don't wait until later on to watch it. We just did that with the Ill Will and the 40 bars battle. We put classic in the title. Drop Hitman versus Cassidy. We put epic in the title. We meant it. Shaw versus Jag is on the channel. I'm gonna rewatch the footage probably today so I could just see, because in the building is always one thing, and footage always feels a little bit different. I'm gonna watch the footage probably tonight, and if it feels the way that they came off in the building, the way that them guys was putting on, the way that fight went down, that title's gonna say classic. And then I think that anybody that had questions about the one person in here or the two people in here that said they had a question about are we 4 for 4, are we 3 for 4, all that's about to change. And shout out to Caps, shout out to Angry Fan. I saw the Rosenberg Raw and Jag argument on there. Man, they was turning up. I heard a couple threats. I heard a couple disrespectful words getting tossed around. But let me jump back to this, because what we dropped today was the QB versus Caution. Chat, who's winning? Yes, G is going to be in the A. We in Atlanta. Go to rarebreedent.com right now and get your tickets, or you can go there also and get your pay-per-view, your live pay-per-view, which also is going to include your VOD as always, in case you miss anything, you want to run it back. Shout out to Colorado. Have Jim's on the card, man. Jim's actually, his opponent had an issue yesterday. We was talking about that yesterday too on the live and on his channel, but shout out to Jim's. He's going to be on here ASAP. I see QB all day, but K is fire though. QB with the clear win. QB 3-0. QB all day. QB. Caution said caution with the 30. QB could win the coin toss. Dope. Maul said QB 2-1. Quiet Storm said QB. I haven't seen a Caution vote yet. Hold on, Caution. Do I need to send you the link so you could come in and talk your shit? Because I haven't seen a Caution vote yet. ARP, can we get Jazz on RBE? Shout out to Jazz. I've always fuck with Jazz. Jazz is welcome at RBE as a supporter and as a battle rapper. Of course, shout out to Jazz, the lovely Jazz. QB for sure. Okay, you tried it 215. That's the homegirl right there. She got Caution easy. That's the first Caution that I saw. Reggie Harris, Caution easy. Okay. All right, now I'm starting to see a couple Cautions coming. There goes Hidden Gem, says Caution 2-1 debatable classic. Rain says I got Caution. Rabbit Hole Knowledge says Caution 2-1 easy. The new energy is going to catch QB by surprise. Okay, because at first Caution, you was getting whitewashed in here by the fans. Everybody had QB. I see some Caution votes coming back in. All right, so it's looking good. It's looking real good. For those that missed or just joined, we had QB on when the live first started. So when this is done, go back and replay it. QB was on the live. She was telling us about how she feels about Battle and Caution. One thing that's dope that QB said is, she kind of was the first female battler on RBE that the fans started calling the queen of RBE. And if you follow Caution and you see how she reps and she carries her brick flag, she reps this shit beginning to end, full brick mode. Like, Caution is one of them ones over here. This is her home. It's her home platform. So technically, if she tells anybody, if I tell anybody, yeah, Caution the queen of RBE, we're not wrong to say that. But QB is or was the queen. So do we have a discrepancy here? Let's sort this shit out. Let's divide and conquer this shit. Let's divide and conquer this shit. Let's figure this shit out. What the hell is going on here with Caution and QB when it comes to who's going to go down as really? Because I see it with the guys all the time. I see people say, Show Off the king. Is Rosenberg the king? Is Big K the king? Is Ill Will the king? I see those names come up all the time for RBE king talk. The queen talk, though, I don't see too many ladies that you're really going to pull into that type of debate. You're going to pull in a QB. You're going to pull in a Caution. You're going to pull in a Bonnie. After that, it gets a little shaky. Those kind of really the three ladies that could stake claim to that. I don't know. QB, she's the one over here with the 2.5 million view battle versus Arsenal. Timeless RBE classic. Caution, the first signed female to RBE. I don't know. They both. I'm gonna let them sort that shit out February 4th. I got a front row seat, so I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I got a front row seat. I'm gonna see every single movement, performance, charisma. I mean, because Caution performs her ass off. QB, she can get in a bully mode. I just seen the trailer. If she want, she can get disrespect. If she pull the shades out on you, she go into a whole different mode. She might get super disrespectful, have us up there like, oh my God, did she really just say that? Did she really just say that? She's the queen of disrespect. Those are the only two people that really are not in violation by just saying left field, out of this world shit. Arsenal and QB, the king and the queen of disrespect. But Caution ain't for that. Caution ain't for that. Is Caution gonna win the Chrome 23 tournament? Shout out to Remy Ma. Is Caution about to win the tournament? The rookie of the year is about to jump in that tournament and take home the. What's going on out here, QB? Hey, QB could pull the whole. Hey, y'all all got fat while I was away. She could do that. But Caution could say you was away for a reason. It's my shit. Once again, on the 4th, I'm gonna let them sort that shit out. Oh, this card, man. I really, really love this card so far. No bullshit, y'all. Divide and conquer. I said before what it meant, and I'm not gonna stay too much longer. I want to politic a little bit more with y'all and jump back in the comments for a second. Caution better win that 20 grand. It's not 2 grand. It's you put 200. I think it's 20 grand, right? You tried it, 215. It's a nice bag. It's a dope bag. Nah, Caution gotta bring that home. Caution gotta bring that home. She gotta take that. She earned it for herself, real talk. But divide and conquer. For those that don't know why we called this event Divide and Conquer, and when you see the trailers, you see certain taglines that say "Make winning matter again." Why would we say that? The culture of the game has got a little bit ahead of us. Matter of fact, now that I think about it, before I get out of here, there's something outside of Divide and Conquer that I want to address before we get out of here too. I want to address something about the Hitman Holla versus Eazy The Block Captain battle before I get out of here. But yeah, the reason why we got that tagline is because it's a culture-wide thing. As the business evolved in battle rap, as the pace sped up, as the for lack of better words, the saturation continued as politics grew more and more and more in battle rap. Um, Winning mattered less and less. Most of us battle rap fans come from a time where if you was in Fight Club, or if you was in Lion's Den, or if you was on Smack DVD, or if you was on Grind Time, or if Lions, all of that shit. I think I said Lion's Den already. Even 106 in Park. Even 106 in Park. The wins really, really mattered. You come back next week. You come back on the next card. You come back at the next event. Your career could be over if you lose in certain respects. You know what I'm saying? And with the money and the business and the politics and the growth of battle rap and all that type of stuff, I know it's not ever going to be the way that it used to be. And it shouldn't be, because we've grown to a point where people could feed their families from battle rap, pay their bills from battle rap. So we're never going to get back to that. But one thing that has changed is, win or lose, even with clear losses, even with bad losses or big losses, people can just back next card, next card, next card, next card, next card. And some of that could be maybe you got a multi-deal battle and all that type of stuff. Some of this the contractual type of stuff that came along. It's just like the essence of it. The fans still love that. Some of us league owners still love that. As much as I fuck with Rosenberg Raw, that's my nigga. As much as I fuck with Jag, if somebody clearly wins that battle, that winner deserves to be on the next card. It deserves to have the follow-up, deserves to lock in their next bag. Just is what it is. If you take a clear or a bad loss on that card, February 4th, you deserve to sit down for a card. Or even if you do come back on a very, very next card, you deserve to take a step backwards when it comes to opponent. You do. If Caution gets 30 by QB, even though Caution has already proven that she can get in there with greats, legends, pioneer, she's battled the Bonnie, she got C3 coming up, and she's showing, that she could hang with the greats and beat the greats. She's winning the tournament, right? But if she gets in there with QB on February 4th and QB drags her, 30s her, embarrasses her, Caution is not coming to the next RBE card with another GOAT. You got to take a small step back. You got to destroy and rebuild sometimes. And that's battle rap. I can't protect I could, if I want to, I could try to book, I could let you lose a battle and then try to call Mook for you and try to pay him $500,000 to battle you. We could all, money talks in this world, but do you really want all these battlers to be able to hide behind money? Or a league owner that's just going to make the call for them? Do you want the battlers to be able to hide behind that? Or do you want that battler to show up with 3 rounds and say, this is my shit? That's what I want to see on February 4th, divide and conquer. And it also even leads into or bleeds into the fact that we got a lot of signed people and a lot of bricks and a lot of people on the RBE side right now. And I fuck with all of them. But you got to push your way to the front. There's competitive energy amongst friends and family too. You got to push your way to the front. When you stand in front of some of these vets, when you get on some of these cards, when you take some of these battles, whether it's on RBE or off of RBE, it's your job as an artist and a battler to make sure that the fans, the bloggers and the media respond and say, ARP, I need to see him again. You don't think I get a million DMs about certain people, tweets and ats about certain people, text messages about certain people? ARP, can we get this person? Can I see this person? If I've never seen even an at about you, what does that say? Look at B. Dot versus Danny Mize. It don't have to just come from the fans and the bloggers and the media. It could go straight to the league owner. I didn't know who the fuck B. Dot was when I turned on that. I don't even remember the name of the league. But they was mad cool. They came in, they put together an event, and they shot me the VOD out of love. Yo, ARP, check this out. And I knew who Danny Myers was. So I click play, see this guy, B Dot. I didn't know who the fuck he was. I'm watching this motherfucker rap. I said, oh my God. He is great. And I didn't even know who B Dot was. And I was in the middle of watching one of my favorite rap battles of all time. Danny Myers versus B. Dot is one of my favorite battles of all time. And I just happened to click into a VOD because that event throw was showing love. Yo, ARP, check this out. In my mind, B dot, as soon as I get the opportunity, I need you over here. And it wasn't no start out. It wasn't no, yo, let me just buy you a flight. The nigga came over here with a bag. Let me pick this up, y'all. Hold on. Yo, Hollow, I'm on live, so don't say anything crazy. Everything good?
No, come on, you know I'm organic, GMO energy.
What's good, homie? We here with the people.
Right, righteous. That's crazy.
What's the good word?
I did forget my question because you just put me on the spot.
Nah, so yeah, if it's any behind the scenes shit or whatever, of course, I'm gonna call you right back. But as soon as we jump off a live, but since I got you here,
yeah, that's what I was thinking. You want to redo the interview since it had the lag?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's do another one because I see you outside. Yeah. I was just listening to you on Spaces talk shit about fucking Will and Av and all that. So I see you outside. So yeah, let's do another interview, and the highlights from the ones that we did yesterday, I'm still gonna drop.
Yeah, we could do that. I dropped some bars too. It's all promotion.
I got you. Yo, before I let you get out of here, say something to Will right now in front of the fans. We here on the live.
How many bars you need? I got something that I owe Will, so I wrote something more. Will, what you need?
Yo, this nigga Hollow so crazy. I didn't even ask him to rap. I just said say something to Will. He started rapping. Yo, February 4th, man. All right, I got you. Yo, I'm gonna text you. We're gonna set up a day this week or something like that. I got you.
All right, no diggity.
All right, my nigga. I'll fuck with Hollow for that. And let me give him a public shout out because it's not out yet. Me and Hollow shot a sit down podcast where we was talking about Will and talking about a bunch of stuff yesterday, and he had lag at times on his joint. Less than 24 hours later, he calls me and said, "Yo, let's do it again." That's going to take me into another quick topic before I get to the last topic I know I want to address before I get out of here, because we had QB on. We dropped the trailer for y'all twice. I told y'all what divide and conquer means and why it says make winning matter again. Let me shout out Hollow. And I want to say this as a subtopic. I dropped a blog on this probably like 5 years ago. And the title's it's on the RBE channel. Title something like "Why Leagues Keep Booking the Same People." Right now, of course, you have your favorites. Of course, you have people that financially are very flexible and make it easy on a league, right? Because money runs the fucking world. But there's these tangibles that certain battlers come with that I think is very, very overlooked. It's not overlooked by me, not the type of league owner that I am. The people that are on time. The people that give a shit about the league's success, the people that put their foot to the ground and really promote, the people like a Big K, when I seen him be fucked up from personal situations, and I tell him, "Yo, stay your ass home." We get off the phone. He called me back and say, "Yo, just book my flight for Saturday morning." And I'm the one that already just gave him the green light to forget shit. And he shows up last minute. You know what I'm saying? The people that make the negotiations easy, the people that I don't got to get on the phone and argue with for 45 minutes. Certain people I book with 3 seconds of text messages, but we don't even got to get on the phone. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to shout out Hollow for that call right there, because like I said, from an obligations standpoint, the man is already fulfilling his pre-event day obligations. He's already well into that. But just out of his own caring about his own artistry, his own promotion, his matchup, the success of the league, random shit like that. And that's the type of shit that make these league owners flock towards certain battlers. It's just game. That type of game right there can apply to all leagues. Trust me. League owners have certain conversations behind the scenes. You think that league owners haven't called me and asked me about working with certain people and I haven't given them feedback, vouch like, nah, this person, boom, 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 yeah, you're going to be on time, not going to flake. Yeah. Could change your money. Could change your networking. Networking runs the world, man. Phone call here, text message there. Next thing you know, you're getting a bag that you didn't even expect because of networking. You know how much money I've made from networking? Let me get into my final topic before I get out of here. What I want to talk about. Oh, yeah. Hitman versus Eazy the Block Captain. So I've been on that topic a bunch of times on this channel already. I'm very, very interested in it for many, many reasons. One reason is Hitman is my nigga, and I want to see him. I want to see any situation that he's involved in, go the right way. You look at one of your friends, you know, if they're involved, if they got something going on, you want to see it pan out. So I got that side of me. I got the fan side of me, like Hitman Holla, Mount Rushmore GOAT guy, Eazy the Block Captain, one of the best niggas doing it right now. I'm a fan of battle rap. I want to see this shit. I'm also a supporter of the culture, with the exception of a chosen or an elected few. Chrome 23, I don't owe them nothing. They don't owe me nothing. I just see another hardworking platform come around, handing out bags and opportunity, putting in the work to continue to elevate their grind. Their cards are getting bigger. Their production is getting bigger. Their promotion's getting bigger. That's when you're trying to learn. I think I saw something with Remy, whether she said it herself or somebody else said it, that, you know, she took a couple L's, which happens when you're building, which means that you didn't just jump in for a bag because battle rap is hot. Nah, you trying to build. Trying to build something. I came in with, I tell y'all the story all the time about how me and Shata started RBE. We already mathematically laid out from a business entrepreneur standpoint of what type of loss we was taking before we was getting to our first event. Didn't even get to the venue yet or nothing. It was an investment mind state. I told that story in interviews a million times. You know what I'm saying? But I fuck with Chrome 23. I like what they're doing. I support. I'm a battle rap supporter. I really am. So there's so many, I can keep going. There's so many reasons why I'm interested in that battle. So when I started seeing the controversy around that matchup in the public, and then of course I have my history with certain people and certain entities where I know certain things that people do, certain lies that people say that I can prove easily, concrete facts, lies, sabotage, concrete facts. I can talk like this because I have the concrete facts to back it up. So I can say this type of shit. I don't even have to say allegedly. Lies, sabotage, foul play, possible jealousy, and just nasty energy within this culture where everybody is trying to win. Everybody is trying to put on and do their thing. Nasty energy. And I have a prediction when I see this this energy around and some of the talk and the controversy that we've all seen in the public around Hitman Holla versus Eazy The Block Captain. I have a prediction that I just want to throw out there. I predict that URL will either during the course of this rollout from Chrome 23 or by the time we get to the event, come out and show some type of support towards that card and that matchup. I predict that. And I also predict it's going to be fake as shit. And here's why. I see you tried at 215 put you're Mr. Receipts. I am. I'm also Mr. Memory. Here's why I've already seen that in their character. Shout out to Arsenal and shout out to UW. Anybody ever remember controversy around a huge mega match? Seems to be these mega matches. Do y'all be listening to me when I talk on these blogs? Y'all listen to me? Seems to be whenever there's something big going on. Here's some people here they come hating. Just want to monopolize it, own everything, huh? Nobody else can make noise, huh? Okay. What did Mook say in that press conference? Oh, okay. All right. So once upon a time, there was a battle of Hitman Holla versus Shotgun Shook. And it was contracted, deposits out, scheduled to go down, promoted, and all that type of stuff on Guerrilla Warfare. Shout out to Miss Gracie. It's the homie right there. Things happen behind the scenes. No, bullshit happened behind the scenes. And Gracie lost that battle. And she lost a lot of money. in that process. And that's how we ended up with battles like, I think, like Math versus Big K, because I think she substituted a couple battles when she lost Hitman versus Shotgun Suge. I was still in the shot at that card, at that event, supporting. You know, I even paid to get in. Gracie was at the door. I was like, oh, you know, I'm paying. I came out there with a bunch of people, still paid. Like, I'll be showing love, show support. That's me. But it sucked to watch one of my peers get hurt like that. And I've been through that a bunch of times. But to see one of my peers get hurt like that for such a mega match that we all want to see, shit, I flew out for it. My own dime, flight, hotel, rental car, all that type of shit. What I saw after Gracie was hurt like that with her Hitman and Suge battle, that battle went up into the air again. UW came into play. And I had this conversation with Arsenal. I got it from the horse's mouth because Arsenal was part owner of UW or owner of UW. And shout out to Arsenal for keeping it 1,000 as always and being a solid man. That battle got locked in on UW. Shotgun Suge versus Hitman Holla. After it got locked in, owners of URL started doing interviews saying, we don't want to do the battle. We're letting it go. We don't care about it anymore. We could pull these videos up. I know I probably got them downloaded somewhere, but I think they're also still on YouTube. It was, and me and also was having this conversation. Like, he was livid at that shit. Like, you see this corny fake shit of people acting like, oh, it's not happening there because we didn't want to do it. No, like UW was the ones that made it happen. And it just be corny little shelf games like that people play because people tend to care a lot about the narrative instead of what's real. And I get it because politics and narratives will run public perception because you have just a lot of sheep. Somebody with I shouldn't say credibility because niggas don't really have credibility like that to me. Somebody with stature or status gets on camera and says something, and you're going to have a lot of sheep that follow it. The world only has with so many leaders and so many people with stature. A majority are sheep. They see certain shit and it's like, oh, he said that. Oh, that's what it is. And they follow it. And it'd be a fucking, and this is what me and Arsenal was chopping up. And it was just dirty BS again. You smutting it. Meanwhile, we earned what we put together. You know, pulled it off by stopping it over there, allegedly. But this time UW made it happen. So, seeing that that's what happened before in people's past and getting those details from the owners involved of when certain things happen and then when all that type of stuff, I see that in these people's character. And when I see Eazy The Block's tweets, when I see Hitman, when I see Remy being stand up, like it looks like nobody's going for the bullshit. And I'm glad Remy's getting a chance to see the stuff that she's seeing early on. But it seems like everybody's standing for something, standing on it, right? So when people stand up to bullshit, people either going to continue to try to throw more bullshit your way, or they're going to try to gloss it over and act like, nah, it was never that. No, it was that. It was that. And that's my prediction. I think Eazy, Hitman, and Chrome is about to pull off a mega match. And I think somewhere along the way, you're going to see those folks come out and try to create a perception that they've been supporting. I don't know what nobody's talking about. We've been supporting the whole time. Okay. And I just wanted everybody to know, when these people say certain things on camera, their reputations is that half of the things that come out they fucking mouths be lies. It's sad. It's fucking sad. Or some type of act like, oh no, we're in business together. You might see a play like that too. But I don't think Remy should go for none of that. That's just my personal opinion. And I have no conversations with Remy. This is just my personal opinion. I don't think Remy should go for none of that because Remy's in the process of continuing to establish her own platform. She has ambitions of hanging around and making a difference, making a change in battle rap, adding to the culture, not taking away and running off. She has an ambition of adding, bringing new shit, and she's already accomplishing that. So now when she sees it, she's got to be the same way I was to a degree. And Remy's her own person. Like I said, I didn't have this conversation with her, but she should stand on her shit and continue to build in the right direction of what she got going on, and never conform to any fuck shit or fuck people. Don't conform. Don't conform. Don't conform. Never. Any leagues out there that break their necks, because whether you did one event or 100 events, this shit isn't easy. I tell people all the time, don't be a league owner. Be a blogger or be media. It's an easier job. You'll make easier money. This shit is backbreaking, man. It's not easy to be a league owner. You don't want this job. You know what I'm saying? So even the couple events that Remy did, she probably still had to go to hell and back. I did all of this and spent all this money, and I had this problem over here. Now you people missing flights, put all this stuff together and out of pocket did this. And somebody want my footage? Or you want to try to put my joint on some app or something? Nah. You want to kill the buzzes? I already got a pay-per-view running. You already got the after effect of that. I got a channel that I'm building over here. Yeah, the bloggers and the recappers will start jumping on it because it's on the app too. Like, no, like that's my work. That's my buzz. And this is all my speculation because I just be seeing the way people move. Remy, I hope that you continue to see what's what. I hope that you continue to maintain the hard work that you put in and keep it to Chrome 23 because you earned it. And I hope that your tournament and your next card, the anniversary, is a huge success. And Caution's in here. Shout out to Caution. Caution's on that upcoming card too. So that's just a prediction of something that I think that we're gonna see. What? No, that's Sis. We've been supporting this whole time. I don't know what rumors y'all heard about cease and desist. Block that? No, that's Sis. We're supporting. We're even gonna try to put it on the app for our fans. Our fans, right? Selfish people, man. Shout out to Remy. Appreciate everybody that tuned in. And sorry it's true. If you joined this live late, make sure that y'all go back because I had QB on when we first jumped on the live. We played the trailer a couple times. I'm going to drop the trailer tonight on the channel as a one-off just to make sure that people also see that, you know, you don't have to come to the whole live to see it. And it's going down. Go to rarebreedent.com for Divide and Conquer February 4th. There's 3 different, for any people that's unclear out there, if you go to rarebreedent.com and you click the page for tickets, there's 3 different links. One will take you to a PayPal direct general admission. One will take you to a Cash App direct for general admission. And one will take you to the RBE Eventbrite. The RBE Eventbrite has general admission, and it also has an on-cam ticket. The on-cam ticket is the ticket where you're going to be up there like right next to me for every battle, like up front and personal. You're going to get the energy of Ill Will and Hollow. Right? I mean, the whole building's going to get the energy, but I'm talking about you're going to be right there. When a battlers might step on your foot or some shit like that. Happens all the time. It might trip over you or some shit. And be right there with me up front. You know what I'm saying? So that's the on-cam ticket. Be in the footage for history, because I think not just the rest of the card, which isn't even all out yet, but I think Hollow and Ill Will has the opportunity to be a super legacy battle. I think what Hollow already being carved out as a GOAT, Ill Will is going to go down as the same. Like he's a GOAT. To me, I think he's one of the best or the best battle rapper in the world. I think you could argue him in that debate right there. And to put them together, you know, those 2 styles together, I think is perfect timing. So if that turns out to be a mega legacy turnout classic, it'll be dope to not only be on the stream or be there in person, but also to be in the footage. It'll be dope. I don't know if there's any left, but go to the rarebreedent.com website and see. And also, once again, get your live pay-per-view. It includes your VOD. And the VOD is going to have an on-site battle for y'all that got a grudge that's even deeper than Big K versus A Ward. there goes a mini spoiler for y'all. I'm gonna explain that later on. Divide and conquer, man. I promise you, we got some shit for y'all. We're already 4 for 4. I feel like y'all are already getting y'all money's worth, but appreciate everybody still supporting. I'll be right back.